Alright, what is going on, everybody? We are back with some Clash of Clans. This is the Newish Town Hall 9. We have everything except for this one Tesla caught up to all the other defenses and buildings. I've upgraded all of my army camps. This one is still being upgraded. Jeez. Like that. And this one here is, that one still needs to be upgraded. So I've got two of them upgraded. Two that one in the works and one that still needs to be upgraded. Like I said, everything else is at the level of every other building. We've got a wizard tower going up. We've got that. Tesla going up. We got the Archer Queen going up. She's going to a level 9. So the raids we're going to look at today, we're farming basically every resource to get all of these upgrades going. What else we have going? Army camp, wizard tower. Oh, and we got one of the expos done, and the other one's still being worked on. That can actually go up one more time. But we got the one to level 2. We got a couple days on the other one yet. So let's take a look at some of the raids. I've just been doing the GiBaRch. No queen walking yet because the queen is not leveled up enough to actually do the queen walks. And as far as research goes, I upgraded my barbarians, my giants, my archers. Now I do those because obviously I'm barching or GiBaRching. And I did my wall breakers. That's my main army. That's what I use. But also the barbarians and the archers, you want to get those upgraded because when you use the barbarian king's ability and the archer queen's ability, they spawn barbarians and archers. So the barbarian king spawns barbarians, archer queen spawns archers. And they spawn at whatever level they're at. So if you get this far and your archers are, let's say, level 1, when you use the queen's ability, she spawns level 1 archers. So you want to get your archers and your barbarians upgraded pretty early on, so that when you do use your ability, you spawn the most upgraded level that you can at the town hall that you're at. But you can see I still got quite a bit of elixir research going. I like using balloons. If you see on my maxed out town hall or near maxed out town hall 9 attacks, I do a queen walk with loons. So that's why I'm doing my balloons now. And then the next thing will be most likely the healers, so that whenever I get into doing queen walks, the healers are upgraded and ready to go. Then I'll probably do wizards, then P.E.K.K.A.s, then baby drags, then drags, and goblins will be last. We'll do the jump spell and the heal spell most likely. Because I don't use the lightning spell or the freeze spell at this level, and then we'll have a bunch of dark elixir to do once the heroes are maxed out. I do have to do the dark barracks to unlock witches, but I don't use witches at this point. But I might start messing with that on the town hall, on the other town hall 9, and see what kind of witch armies we can come up with that might work. But let's take a look at some of the attacks that I did to get these upgrades and get the ones going now that are going. So let's take a look at those now. Okay, so here's the first replay. It's Town Hall 8. But look at that loot. 600,000 elixir, 300, almost 400,000 gold, 2,000 plus dark elixir. Exactly what we're looking for. We want raids that have like 2,000 dark elixir on them, right? I don't hundo this base, but that really, for the most part, wasn't the goal. You know, when you're farming, the goal is to get the loot. So if you do a good job of getting the loot and you don't hundo, not that big a deal. Unless you're trophy pushing, hundos and stars and whatnot, that's, you know, they don't matter that much. That part of raiding. Farming is completely different from trophy pushing. So we do a good job on this base. We got 500,000 elixir, 260,000 gold, 1,900 dark. Not too bad. I'm not gonna make you sit through the archer taking out the gold storage, but we'll see you on the next raid. Okay, so here is the next raid. I kind of like these more open bases. When you're using wall breakers to get into a base, you know, the less compartments there are, the better, because the wall breakers are only going to open one compartment at a time. So like this one has one big compartment around the outside, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compartments around the center, and then a center. So not too hard to get through. This is a dead base with like Town Hall 8-ish level defenses, but it's a dead base, and that's why I went after this, because again, look at all that loot. 600, 600. Now the dark wasn't that great at 1,000, but even though, and again, even though this isn't a dead base, this is a dead base, I don't hundo it because, you know, we're going after the loot, and the loot is in the pumps and mines. So giants go in, then, you know, the barbs go in behind, start clearing out the buildings behind them, get the wall breakers in, heal spells to keep the giants up, and maybe heal some of your barbs and archers if they need it as well. Heal spells don't work on heroes, I don't think. At least they didn't used to. So we just go in from the east and just mash as much as we can, try to get through. Now this is where it starts to slow down. Like I was saying, this is where, you know, using the wall breakers kind of hinders you a bit, because now you're in the center of the base. To get through the rest of the base, you pretty much have to just break walls with your giants, with your barbarians, your heroes, your archers, whatever you have left. But even though my heroes are at a lower level, they do a good job, and my giants stayed up, so they do a good job of tanking for the most part, taking out some of the other defenses that are remaining. You know, the Archer Queen, she can clutch stuff. Once she gets to that higher level, she can take more damage. She can deal more damage per second. You know, you can absolutely wipe bases with just your. If you watch the Queen walks, but anyway, let's take a look at the next raid. Okay, so here is the next base. It's another dead Town Hall 8. Uh, this one, I think I was going after the elixir. That's why I wanted to make sure I got elixir. Looking to do my balloon upgrade, I think. So we went in from the west, and this is 100% attack. This isn't a terribly difficult base to attack. You just go in. You can go in from either east or west, and just start walking basically right through the base. Send the giants, and then the barbs, and then the archers, and then the heroes, and yeah, you just lower level walls. The giants can get right through them. Heroes can get right through them. Lower level defenses, all that stuff. I mean, I guess technically now with my troops, I'm not necessarily a Town Hall 8 level attacker anymore, because all my troops for these attacks are Town Hall 9 level troops. It's just that the heroes are not quite upgraded to the point of Town Hall 9 level attacks. Pop the queen there just to get the extra troops on the floor to make sure that we get the hundo on this and have them burning right through these final buildings down to the final gold mine. So that's how you hundo a Town Hall 8 as a Town Hall 9. Yeah. So let's take a look at the next attack. Okay, so here is the next base, and man, it was so close to a hundo. I should have been paying attention to the buildings in the corners, but again, giants go in, barbs behind, heal them giants up as you get into the base, using the wall breakers to open it up. Heroes in behind, and then the archers. I wanted to get the heroes in quickly on this one, because I didn't want them wandering off and going, on the outside of the base. I wanted them going right up through the middle of the base with the giants that are going through the base. It's all right. I don't mind if the archers and the barbarians wander around the outside of the base. They can clear out some of the garbage that we don't want the queen, the king, and the giants to be targeting. So yeah, all these giants stay over here, tanking. The queen ain't getting touched. The king is, but the king has higher hit points than the queen does. I believe the king goes down here. I don't know, maybe he didn't. Yeah, there he goes. And then the queen's gonna go pop her ability, and then you got the giant still up here, just smashing away at it. And see that wizard tower went down one shot from the queen because I had those archers on the outside that did some damage to her, took her out, or took the the wizard tower down to a pretty low level. And this is where it's just heartbreaking. I'm looking at the time going, oh no, there's still 2 buildings in the corners. And sometimes that's where you want to hold back, a archer or 2 to come and get some of the cleanup from the other side. As your queen is beating on a wall, your giants are beating on a wall, and you're just not going to get there to get that hundo. But it was close. We got all the loot. 657,000 elixir, not too bad. 477,000 gold, and 1100 dark. So let's take a look. Maybe one more attack, maybe two. We'll see. Okay, so this will be the last one we show, because look at that, 4,800 dark elixir, 811,000 elixir, and 288,000 gold available on this attack. I had to go for it, even though it's like all the defenses are maxed out, Town Hall 9 level, just about. Again, my troops are now Town Hall 9 level, and you can see how we split it. We come in from the north and the west, then they meet in the middle there, and then they're going to continue down through the base from there, using wall breakers to open up as much of the base as we can. Heal spells, keeping giants up so they can keep tanking. We got some barbs in there with them now in the center. The king kind of wrapped around to the left. Queen made her way back to the center to get on that town hall, and now she's going to wrap around to the left as well. We definitely don't hundo this base, but we do a pretty good job of taking out most of it, getting just an absolute crap ton of resources as far as the elixir is concerned. Did leave a dark drill up there, but still 3,691 dark elixir, not too bad. Over 600,000 elixir. That's what you're looking for when you are farming. Just get as much of that, especially when you have a big amount that you can get like that. Just get as much of it as you can. So that is going to do it for this newish, we're going to call it, Town Hall 9. I'm just going to keep on working on it. We'll keep you updated on the progress, and as I kind of change and evolve my armies to maybe something a little different that may help with getting all of the loot. Trying to get this up into Crystal League. It's a good place to farm at Town Hall 9, so may have to change the army up in order to get up into the Crystal League, but maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. If you could and you would, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me on the way out. I would appreciate it. Also, comment and share the video. It helps a lot, and I would appreciate it. If you're new here, you like what you've seen, you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload more content. Also, down in the description, there are links for you to check out if you would like. A couple of different ones with social media and also live streaming channels. I do have a live streaming channel over on Twitch. You can follow that link over to Twitch. Hit that follow button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live on Twitch. Also, right here on YouTube, you can follow that link over to my live streaming channel on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do go live on that channel as well. So, with all that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.